Howdy, let's spend a little bit more time on lesson 6A, graphing radical functions. We're on page 418 in our textbook. I would like you to try number 28. Number 28, y equals, and I'll put the rest of it on the line below it. I'm going to run out of room. Negative cube root of x plus 3, negative cube root of x plus 3. I lost my place there, minus 1 at the end. So I have a net, your value of a is negative 1. That plus 3 means something, and that minus 1 means something. And I'm going to go ahead and put my cube root graph up here, because this is going to be my parent function here. I guess I already did step 1 for you. But those are the points. So this is 2, 8, 1, 1, 0, 0, negative 1, negative 1, and negative 8, 2, 8, 2. There we go. So go ahead and try that out. Okay, we're back. Step 1, identify your parent function. We already did it, the cube root. Means you're going to look at the cube root graph. So that is our parent function right there. I don't need to redraw that. That's already in my notes. I already put it up there for reference. So the first step is your value of a. Let's multiply all the y coordinates by negative 1. Multiply all the y coordinates by negative 1. So this y coordinate of a, whoops, that should be a negative 2 up there. There we go. So this y coordinate of negative 2 should become positive 2. So negative 8, positive 2. This y coordinate becomes a positive 1. So negative 1, positive 1. 0, 0. It's going to stay the same. This point will move down here. 1, negative 1. And the point 8, negative 2. Okay, so that's what my graph looks like for now. And I'm being a little lazy not making all the marks along the axes. I'm okay with that. I'm very clear about where my points are. I've labeled them explicitly. Okay, I need to do one more step here. The up, down, left, and rights. Plus 3 at the x means left 3, and negative 1 means down 1. So take all 5 of these points and move them left 3 and down 1. So left 3, that would be negative 11, 1. This point, left 3 and down 1. This will be negative 4, 0. 0, 0, left 3 and then down 1. Will be negative 3, negative 1. This point right here, left 3 and down 1. That'll be the point negative 2, negative 2. I'm now resenting not making my tack marks a little easier. My tick marks along here, oh well. Last point here, almost there. Left 3 and down 1. So it'll be 5, negative 3. Left 3, down 1. The point here is 5, negative 3. And let me go ahead and do that graph. Okay, the cube root goes in both directions. It's not just a little tail like the square root. So there is number 28. The green line is my answer. Okay, I want to do one more together. Let's look at number 36. And number 36 says y equals the cube root of 8x minus 24. Plus 1. And that plus 1 is on the outside. Sometimes I'll make a little mark on the end of my square root to say what's on the outside. This is where the square root stops. You'll need to do that first step to factor out your coefficient. We did that in our notes. So you'll need to do that first before you do anything else. So go ahead and try that. And then we'll do step 1, 2, and 3. Feel free to pause at any of those moments as well. But go ahead and start off. Okay, we're back. First thing I need to do is factor out that constant. So y equals, I'll just do this one step. First I'm going to factor out the 8. And 8 goes into 24 3 times. And the next thing I'm going to do is the cube root of 8. That's going to become 2. Okay, and now I'm ready to start my graph. First thing I need to do is note the parent function. Hang on, first thing I need to do is actually write it correctly. Okay, so the parent function, step one, well, it's a cube root, so I'm going to use the cube root graph, the same one at the top of my page there. Okay, I'm going to start by multiplying the y-coordinates by 2. So let me see here, this will be, let me make this graph huge. I'll start with my blue again. There we go. So I'm going to start by multiplying the y-coordinates by 2. That's my step 2. Multiply the y-coordinates by the value of a. Okay, so 0, 0 is still on here. I have 1, 2. I'm going to make this graph much better. I'm going to make this something I'm proud of. You know what I mean? This point over here, -1, -2. I'm multiplying the y-coordinates by 2. That in the center there is still 0, 0. And then over to 8. The point is 8, 2. Multiply the y-coordinate by 2. It becomes 8, 4. And down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, -4. These points are going to be symmetrical for now until I move them left, right, up, or down. They'll still be kind of symmetrical, but not in the helpful way that these are here. These are the same number, except the signs are different. Once I start moving it left, right, up, and down, that won't be true. Next step, move it left, right, up, or down. Oh, I guess I could start by... There we go. Actually, the line right here in the middle becomes perfectly vertical. For just a moment. It becomes perfectly vertical there. So try to draw that as flat there as you can. Okay, step 3. Do your transformations. -3 means right 3. +1 means up 1. So right 3 and up 1. So this point, right 3 and up 1. So that's at -5, -3. This point here, right 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 1, 1. So that's at 2, -1. The origin, right 3 and then up 1, right 1, 2, 3, up 1. That's at the point 3, 1. This point right here, over right 1, 2, 3, and up 1. So it's at 4, 3. And this final point right here. Let me make some more marks. Over 1, 2, 3, to the right 3, and up 1. So that'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 5. And let's go ahead again, and I like to start from that middle point. Okay, and the green line is my answer. So what can I even fit it on there? Groovy. So that is my graph for number 36. Continue on this same page. Your assignment is 25 through 35 odd. And 38 to 40. And that should wrap it up for this lesson. Hoorah!